The curls are curling, the pearls are purling, and let's get into Sabrina Carpenter's new music. Hello everybody, and I hope you're doing well. Today we are finally exploring Sabrina Carpenter's new single, Espresso. That's not really that new anymore because it's been out for a while, but I still haven't actively listened to it. I've heard it several times, like the snippets and like very short parts, or maybe played as like background music in the store while I was shopping, but I consciously avoided any spoiler because I really wanted to pay attention and dive into the lyrics. And on top of it, there's an EP that came out with different versions of the song, and that's what we're gonna explore today on top of the music video. So there's a bunch of things that we're doing today. Listen, I don't need to provide any further explanation. Let's jump right into it. I gotta say, I had literally no idea what was the inferred meaning of espresso, and I was ready for anything, but now I just caught on. That's the beauty of having a chorus right at the beginning of a song. So the guy can't go to sleep, he's wide awake, and it feels like drinking too much espresso right before bed. I can't relate to desperation. Ooh. I see why it's so catchy and why it went to #1 in so many different countries. I give a fuck, or on vacation. I'm working late. Oh, that's hard. There's a video going around from Adele performing that I think this past weekend. She's like, you know that Sabrina Carpenter song?
For me, I'm normally back by 9 p.m. I found myself singing, I'm working late because I'm a singer. That's Sabrina Carpenter song.
I heard that part, I think, on TikTok so many times, and I was like, oh god, there you go, the song's spoiled for me. But no, it's not that bad, not that bad. My honey bee, come and get this pollen. Ooh. I'm touching a brand new water for you. Stupid. It's such a soft voice too. It's really like groovy and like, I don't know how to call it. So you can see. That's that me espresso. Oh my god. Listen, the song is clearly an earworm. There are so many different catchy parts to it. It's very simple. I like the fact that it's simple. There's something about it. I mean, simpleness is catchiness. That's a given in pop music. But there's something so soft about it. Something so chill. It's Can you believe it? All this time and I still hadn't listened to the song. Let's discover the other versions of the song. There's one called Double Shot, which I'm assuming is going to be the fast paced one. There's On Vacation, which probably is a slow version. There's also Decaf, which I have no idea. Macapella, I'm assuming it's a play on word on acapella. An espresso version. I mean, first of all, that's very smart to play on words like that. I love the concept. And second of all, this is a fun way to like draw attention to the song and encourage the streams. We've seen it with different past projects. It's something that I think in my mind when I worked in the industry was like, I wanted to see that happen. It took a little while before it did, but finally we got it. So let's play it. That line is still wild. That is the line I wish I had in my life. Okay. Yeah, definitely I prefer the original version. You know, sometimes like a sped up version is really, really cool and it's different, but like hearing them side by side, the original is definitely the best, which explains why it's so catchy and like succeeding in charts right now. It's a fun version. It's made for TikTok, obviously, to fit more lyrics and context within a video and make it more interesting, but I prefer the original version. Okay, On Vacation. Oh, it's the instrumental version. Ooh, that sound effect, like, ooh. What the fuck? That sounded like, ew, David. Well, this is fun. It's groovy. I like it. Oh, that touch of synth. It's crazy how simple and repetitive it is. And I think that's the beauty of it. It's so catchy because the guitar melody is just repeated over and over again alongside a drum pattern that is like taken on and off depending on the part of the song, with the synth kind of adding that little bit of element of like funness to it. But yeah, this is it's fun. I think as long as it makes it available for like karaoke, I think this is the best part of having instrumental versions. It's being able to like have people play with it, have fun, remix it, you know, just like take the song to different levels and like have an experience with it. I think that's the best part of artists nowadays, releasing that type of track in their discography. And yeah, it just makes it easier to have it available for karaoke's and parties and things like that, which is great. And I think the on vacation idea is really, really smart. All right, the decaf. Yeah, the slowed down version. Okay.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so.
You know what? It sounds like late in the day when the temperature's really, really too hot and like we're all melting by the side of the pool. I just see like ice cream melting. That's the imagery that I have listening to this.
And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling. Soft skin and a perfume for you.
Listening to it kind of gives me like old Coca-Cola ads, like when they're in a diner and like they don't have AC and everybody's like sweating to their death.
Isn't that sweet? I guess so. So you can't sleep, baby, I know.
You know what? It's funny. I think this version, or at least this beat per minute, might have been more fitting for like the 80s, maybe? I think that would have been like more of a trend or more trendy if it had been in a different decade.
Oh, you look so cute.
And you can see it because a lot of samples are like a lot quicker nowadays. Like they're taken and they're sped up to fit modern songs and modern creations. Okay, I like it. And this is a fun little thing that's different from anything I've done before, which is listening to the same song over and over again in different versions. But at least, you know, we can exchange about it and like talk about like what it makes us think of and the purpose of it in the music marketing industry. Just like enjoy the songs in the song, in this case, in different formats. All right, macapella. This is the acapella version.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh,
ooh.
Baby, I know that's that me espresso.
This is particularly fun because it allows us to be able to decode the vocal layers in the production. And you can hear like the lower harmony, you can hear like the doubles, the vocal doubles and even triples, and you can distinguish like how many takes are stacked together with the effects, the reverb and the delay and things like that. The fact that it's not just like one voice, one mic, one take and that's it. It's a lot of like ingenuity when it comes to layering stuff.
I can't relate to desperation.
Yeah, definitely double, like vocal double.
And I got this one boy, and he won't stop.
Higher harmony.
I know I got him. Too bad your ex
Oh, the
walked in.
ooh.
Thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so.
Ooh, and the hums or the something like that, yeah.
I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer.
Ooh.
Wrapped around my finger.
Yeah, often in that, I mean, that's a technique that's often used in pop music, just taking the last two syllables or like last word and singing them in harmony to add an effective focus, like to add emphasis on it. And basically, because they are the words that rhyme, it makes it even catchier to put them in focus because like people will quickly remember the words that rhyme within a song. 'Cause I'm a singer and round my finger, like it's gonna, you know, those are the words that are gonna stick out, and it's just a very logical thing to add harmonies on top of it to, you know, make it shine.
Walked in and dream came true for your soft skin.
Ooh.
Now he's thinking about me.
Oh, the ooh in the back. That was nice. That was nice.
So you can't sleep, baby, I know.
And the ad libs.
Me espresso, move it up down.
Ooh.
So you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me.
Oh, the seriously, baby, I know. Like, oh my god, this is fun. Actually, if I had the time and like an editor to do all my videos, and also added to the fact that if this format of songs was available for every single song, every single album, that we could have the a cappella version and the instrumental version, I would take the time to explore all of them. To just like be able to split them apart, decode the layers, have fun like discovering the little hidden things, especially the sound effects or like the textures that are added that aren't prominent when you listen to the track all mixed together. But by having these types of projects, it allows you to really dive deeper and analyze and decode and understand the mechanics of music. But that is not the case for every song. That is not the case for my time management. So I guess this is the very rare time that I will be able to do this. Nice.
So that's sweet, I guess so.
Nice. Nice. Oh, Espresso version is the extended version of it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say something about extended versions, right? What did I do? Oh, okay.
That's that me espresso.
I have two things to say about it. Alright, so now let's react to the music video for Espresso, which I have a feeling it's very fun, kind of like, it has a swimming pool in it. Anyway, we'll discover it together. Ooh, that's an interesting tan. Oh, Dave Myers! Oh my god, nice. Ooh, the image is so clean in 4K. Oh.
Now he's thinking about me.
In black and white, huh?
That's that me espresso.
I wonder if she's actually driving. Is like a real scene? Oh.
I can't relate.
What? Okay, the view, the angles are epic. The yes. I love the aesthetics and the color grading of it. Oh, this is the part that I kept seeing. Okay. This is cool. Ah, that effect in glasses is really cool. Interesting. With like the 60s dance move type of situation. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Oh, what an actress. Oh, that wink. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that a snippet for the upcoming song? I feel like that might have been an Easter egg for something. I think this is the song of the summer. At least it kicked off really well to be it. It's fitting the mood of the summer. It's fitting the colors and the vintage feeling and the feel-good energy. I think that might just be the song of the summer. I like it a lot, and good for her. I liked the previous project so much that she released her album. I knew that she was on the path to really becoming that A-grade pop star. It was just a matter of time, and clearly she's got some sort of great recipe for success. I've been sticking to Sabrina for a couple of years now, and I'm pretty proud of where she's come, and this is amazing. So this was my reaction to Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. 3 things technically: the single, the EP, and the music video. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. The first time that I became truly aware of extended versions, and I might have talked about it in the Ariana Grande Yes and video, there was a creator on YouTube, and I don't remember, might have been something like, I think their username was like Moonlight Bay or something along the lines of that. And the user used to take the stems, which I don't know how they found them, but of Dangerous Woman, and remix the songs in longer versions, extended versions, versions with like special intros and outros. That was the first time that I came across this ideation of taking a song and extending it. And I, at least at the time, I was like, I hope this is done more and more frequently, that people take the songs, because like it's fun to listen to them. And sometimes, like, especially nowadays, because they're very short, it's fun to have like a longer lasting version of it that like you can really play in the background but not always have that feeling of repetitiveness because of like the cutting of the song. At the time it was amazing. There was the intro, the outro, it was beautifully done. And then I didn't see that officially for a couple of years until Kylie Minogue did her album Disco, and she released the original version of the album, but she also released the extended mix of the album. And then every single song on the album had like a version that was like almost 2 minutes longer than the original, with special intros and outros. And I was so happy when she did that, because I really enjoyed the album Disco. With the marketing trend of generating as many alternatives of the original song to encourage streams, this is something that we now see. But like, it took almost a decade from the moment that I discovered this fun version of the song that could exist, all the way up to having it commercialized and exist on the market. All this to say that it's fun. It's fun. I like it. I like this direction that we're taking for that aspect. I'm going to listen to it. I don't think there's going to be a lot of edits and like a lot of addition to the song. It's nice to see that this thing, I mean, personally for me, it's nice to see that I was on top of the trend like way before, an early adopter, and to see that come about like 10 years later is like, I could have predicted that a long time ago. What I think would be really, really cool to see from artists in the future, and this is us having a conversation, right? So feel free to leave a comment down below as well regarding what you think, and like if you have any ideas or if you want to predict some marketing trends in the future of the music industry. But one thing that I would like to see is like, so you have the original version, which is always like shortened out today. The versions are so short. It's between 2.5 to 3 minutes now to be catchy. Has been for a couple of years now, I think. What could be really, really cool, but there is one thing that comes into play, and I'll talk about it after, is that this version of a song, or this type of structure for a song, because of its shortness, skips on the bridge. It usually, what it does is it places a chorus at the very beginning, because the chorus is the catchiest part. Nowadays we want to make people listen to the chorus as soon as possible. I remember at the time it was like, you better have your chorus start within 30 seconds to be able to be catchy. Nowadays people straight up put it as a first part of the song so that people you know, catch on and get that earworm right away. And so you get chorus, verse, chorus, and then depending on the song you can have either like a quick in between to the last chorus before it repeats, or you might have just a verse 2 and a chorus, and then obviously that depends on the song. But what it does often is it skips the bridge. Now I've seen it come back into a couple of different songs depending on length and like whatever. For example, like Taylor Swift is amazing at bridges, and she makes sure that almost every song that she writes has a bridge in it. However, what could be cool is that artists release extended versions of the song and they contain additional parts to the song. So for example, the extended version would include a bridge. And what to me makes the difference about it is it adds value to that extended version. It's not just a commercial like, oh, we just want to raise the streams of it. It's really, there's something else to discover about the song. You can add meaning to it, add layers, add a whole new direction, and then you can play around with that concept, which is really, really nice. That being said, I don't know in terms of rules, if the song is a little too different, then I don't think it is considered the same song, and you know, for streaming and charts purposes. So for example, this version is probably released to be able to count as a stream for the original version because it is the same content. Therefore, that helps with the charts, and there's a whole marketing purpose to it. And possibly by having an extended version with different parts that are not part of the original song, that would make it not count towards the stream of the original song. There's a bunch of mechanics around it in the industry. I'm not a professional when it comes to editors and right holders and the charting. I just like personally worked in digital marketing to be able to promote the song and create content around the song. But from an artistic perspective, this idea of having an additional part to the song to be able to re-release it or a new version would be epic. Almost sort of like a feature, like when they have a remix version of the song and they add a feature to it, but within the same artist, and just like so that they can have their short version that really counts for the streams, and that mechanic of the shorter, the more repetition, the more streams you gain from that, and that fuller, in-depth artistic approach to it where you're able to fit in more content in the song and dig deeper in the message of it. Anyway, that was a whole lot of talk. I hope you had a coffee for that and you were drinking while we were exchanging. And like I said, I don't know what you think about it. Please do share in the comments. I'll be watching the comments and I usually do respond. You know that Sabrina Carpenter song, what's the lyrics? Or whatever.
Send me espresso. Holy shit.
This format of like songs was available grammar. It usually what it does is it places a chorus at the very beginning because the chorus is the most catchy. That comment. Budget is budgeting. Song on point. Voice on point. Choreo on point. She looks absolutely astonishing. Hope this time she gets all the flowers that she deserves. Agreed.